we go.
With that reset phase. Go.
I did this once before in Vampire Lesbians. We had an understudy go on, and I said, "Don't worry, I am there for you."
Oh yeah.
And we're doing this scene. Becky London was playing your part at the time, and I somehow, I guess, I was so nervous about the understudy that for some reason I thought that Becky had said my line. So I I better say her line. So I said her line. So then she said my line. Then I said her line. And we couldn't get back on it. And then once again, the poor understudy goes, "Ah!"
That's hilarious.
And finally, the only solution to the problem was I just ran off stage.
Nice. Professional.
Well, your facial expressions crack me up to no end. Like the last show you did downtown.
Was the third story?
Yes. And the part where you're going to give him the enema or whatever.
Oh, Die Mommy Die.
Die Mommy Die.
Yeah. I gave him an enema.
You know,
actually, it was a suppository.
Right, exactly.
To be precise.
I almost passed out. That was so funny. How did you come up with this? You're just the funniest writer. You're just hilarious.
Well, I'm sitting there at the typewriter, I'm just trying to think what would, and sometimes it's not necessarily what amuses me, or it does amuse me, but I'm not sitting there at the typewriter like, oh, I'm just sort of thinking like, well, I think this is sort of amusing. I think if I craft it right, others will laugh. But it's very painstaking to write comedy. Matter of fact, when I was working on this Lifetime movie that I mentioned, at one point the note I got from California, was that there was just a little too much Charles Busch in it. And I was very confused because I am Charles Busch. So I said, oh, I'll erase every bit of Charles Busch. I'm so sorry, I have something called a voice. I gotta.
Yeah. And I thought that's why you hired me.
Yeah. Okay. So then I thought, then it was kind of easy. I thought, okay, just because writing sort of a sappy drama is easier than trying to write something funny and crafting the line. Oh, it's not quite right. And that word isn't quite right. And the rhythm isn't right. So, yeah, no, it ain't easy.
Right.
But the other thing too, because a lot of times people say, "Oh, you and Charles look like you're having so much fun up there," and we are. We're having a blast. But why is he a great writer? Well, he's a great writer for a lot of reasons, but some of it is called talent.
Yes.
Can we use that word? I know it's not popular in the 21st century. Talent. So
we had so much fun together. I just decided recently that I never ever want to act without Julie.
No, she's very talented too.
It's a comfort. We've been doing some. Often we've been performed at Bay Street Theater in Sag Harbor, which is a lovely theater, and we did a couple of summers ago The Lady in Question again.
Yes.
And Shanghai Moon.
I
but
love
we did
it.
Lady in Question. It was a whole different production and different director and different supporting cast, and Chris Ashley directed it, and I said to Julie, now as we walked in to the first rehearsal, I said, Julie, we'd be very careful because everybody's going to expect that we're going to go, when we did it in 1989, says we just can't ever let them accuse us of anything.
Right.
So we started the read through, and as soon as the director said, Act 1, Scene 1, Julie said,
excuse me. I said, now this is where Charles will be getting applause. We must all hold. And you could see the look on all the actors. And, I just became that horrible person that you want to strangle.
And the next scene is Act 1, Scene 2.
Excuse me.
The set is going to get applause here.
Yeah, the set will get applause. And of course, I'm looking and I can see the daggers, in the face.
That's a different set, Julie.
Yeah, and then he kept saying, well, it's a different set, Julie. And Chris Ashley was so kind, and he was, he should have belted me. But then at one point, for my entrance, I said, excuse me. I said, I will probably get applause, but I think you should be prepared to hold. I tell you, I'm surprised they didn't fire me right then and there.
Well, you're very talented. Why would anyone fire you?
Well, you're
hilarious. You really are.
So we're just fun to be back together doing this play, The Divine Sister, here at the Theater for the New City.
It's going to be a blast.
Yes. So how can people get tickets?
We're very modern on this time around. We have a Facebook page, The Divine Sister on Stage.
No, The Divine Sister on Stage on Facebook.
On Facebook, and so that would direct you immediately there, and then also
Ovation Tickets.
That
you can do that, and that's ovationtix.com, I believe.
Okay.
And I guess you can always call the Theater for the New City
Okay.
box office.
Great.
And
you can only see behind us here.
Okay.
and that's East and 9th Street.
We'll put it it down.
Yes, and the phone number here.
Yes.
We don't have a phone.
I have that. Don't.
No, you have
No,
that.
I have it. Don't worry.
Corinne, we're wrapping.
Okay. So thank you very
My
much.
sister Thea from New City. We'll see you.
Thank you very much.